here with Healthy You. So today I want to discuss a couple of basic movements that we can use to help to move our spine if we are dealing with some discomfort. So there's two movements that I like that will really get a lot of motion in a very safe way to our spine. So the first one that we like is what's called a cat-cow. If any of you out there do yoga, you're probably familiar with this position. But if you're not, this is one of the best postures that you can use to put motion into your spine so it'll start to loosen up and feel better. Because the key to relieving back pain is to move the spine in a way that's safe in general, that does not put the spine under stress. And the cat-cow position happens to be one of the best. I'm going to show you two very important variations on this that allow us to mobilize the entire spine, and then one with a little more focus on the upper to mid part of the spine. So a couple of key points. I do recommend that you use a mat when you do this. So when you do this posture, what you want to do is you want to put your knees about shoulder width apart, stack your shoulders directly above your hands, and when you get into this position, what you're going to do is you're just going to gently round your spine up like this, and then bring it back down to just about a neutral position, maybe a slight sag, and then repeat. And each set, you're going to do roughly 10 of these, just like this. So that is a great, what we call a mobility to perform first thing in the morning. Anytime that the spine feels stiff, and especially at the end of the day, when you've been on your feet and your back is getting achy, because that motion will help with putting that motion sense back in play, right? Because motion feeds your brain. It'll also help to put some hydration back into the discs, because as that ache goes on, your discs actually lose hydration. So the more motion that you put in, the more they will be able to go and refill with fluid to stay healthy. So one of the other things that we like to do is if our back gets stiff, there's a mobility that we can use, which is a modified version of that, where we can do a cat-cow from elbows position just like this. So what we want to do is we want to put our hands together, two fists together like this. We want to make sure that our elbows are stacked, hands together, and what we do is we do that exact same motion with our elbows on the ground, just like this. What you'll feel is that when you do this motion, more of the motion is actually happening through the lower part and upper part of the mid-back versus the entire spine, with a little more going to the low back, just like this. So try that motion, and if you have some tension in the mid-back, what you'll find is that it will feel significantly looser over time, and the more times that you do that, the better that your spine will feel.